Hello and welcome to the show. We are here on GTA 5 with another Survive the Hunt. Yes, I'm going to be chased by a team of 15 hunters while I try and blend in and hide in the city. I have to try and survive for 24 hours. The time is exactly 16:38. Fantastic stuff. 16:40, there we go. Let's begin. I have a 2-minute head start for which to run into the city and basically try and blend in. And then I have, 24 hours of game time, which is some amount of real time to hide from a large team. Now, if you have never seen Survive the Hunt before, here is how the game mode works. I have got my map left on by accident because I'm a total professional. Hold on, I mean, this has now not helped me. I can leave the HUD on. It's that I need to turn. That's on. That's off. Thank you, game. Apparently that's not off. Did I do the wrong settings? Apparently today is a good day. Oh, radar off, HUD on. I did do the right one instantly. Sorry, I mean that's punished me more than anyone else. Basically, there is supposed to be no map. There is no name over players. So there will be no real giveaway that a person is a player unless they do something un-AI. If they make a wonky turning, speeding, if they go down a one-way street, or those sorts of things that are a bit of a, large giveaway. They also might possibly spot my character, although I am going to try and disguise my person as good as possible. Now, I'm not going to stay in this GB200. It's bright orange, has a massive wing. It sticks out. Ideally, I want a Sultan, judging by what we have currently spawning. You might wonder, why wouldn't I go for a dump truck? Well, theoretically good, they're unlikely to check those. They only spawn in a certain area, which would limit me to a small part of the map. And, well, if they do spot it, I will never get away. I guess the only thing I could do if I was in a dump truck, I could potentially blend in by parking, or by parking it. I said blend in. If I was in a chaser, I could block somewhere by leaving, the great big dump truck in an alleyway or something, and then just running and getting away there. Now we're going to try and get a haircut quickly. Now this is slightly concerning because the amount of time I have is not much, so we are not going to have to fart around too much with this, because this will buy into my time. Now, why am I doing this? Well, my character is vaguely distinctive, and this makes it a little bit less distinctive. I guess I could theoretically, ultimately, yes, you could go and sit and hide in a bush, in an alleyway, in a car park. Sure, no one would ever find that, but that would make for a terrible video. So, for this, I have to keep on the move. In a car chase, I can do, as I'm being chased, I can do whatever the hell I please, because I need to get away. But when I'm not being chased, I'm not going to go and just park up somewhere and remain stationary. So, what we are going to do is also change clothes. I've set some new sneaking clothes up. Here we go, just look like a generic, unexciting person. And we will go and get a new car, I think. Now, I need to get a new car pretty sharpish. My concern is that I've spent so much time, they may see me going to grab a car. I don't want to grab a car really that's parked on the side of the road, owing to the fact that you have to smash the window to get in. I'm guessing there's not much to choose from here. The Fusillade is going to have to be my option here. It is a red Fusillade. We will grab that quickly. Please don't be a Simeon car. It is not. I certainly don't want to surge. And now we will just vacate the area briefly. Okay. And now the fun and games begin. Now we are blending in with the AI traffic. Fingers crossed and everything. Now there are a couple of other rules for the people hunting regarding weaponry and regarding cars. They are allowed things like this Fusillade, things like the Sultan and so on. They are not allowed the high-end sports cars like the Coquette, like the 9F. They are also not allowed any of the supercar categories like the Infernus and the Bullet and so on that do occasionally spawn. So they are restricted a little bit in terms of their vehicle, and they're restricted in terms of weaponry. They are allowed pistols and shotguns, no, fully automatic pistols, none of the assault shotguns and so on. I am allowed, while I'm not going to be using miniguns and rocket launchers, I am allowed, the full-on what's-it-called rifles, the, like, I can't remember the name. Why have I forgotten the name? Light machine guns, there we go. My personal weapon of choice, the light machine gun. I'm allowed to use those. This is for balancing reasons. I've got 15 or so people, I'm not sure how many are still connected actually, but I've got 15 or so people hunting me down here. I need to have the upper hand in terms of weaponry, because I am vastly, vastly outnumbered. I mean, I have the upper hand in terms of stealth and all, but I am severely outnumbered, which isn't great. Well, I guess we're waiting here for our filter lane. Now, you might notice one of the giveaways are one of the very difficult things to do, especially as we get to night. I'd rather not have started this off in night. That might have been a player car. Is the AI cars sit on the brake lights, which are very difficult for me as a player to do. I can do it. I have to hold the handbrake, accelerator, and brake, but I do any of it too much and it goes wrong. There is a police car over there, which would suggest to me there is a player somewhere nearby. If that spots me in a stolen car, I'm in worlds of trouble. I don't want that again. That scuppered us last time out. So currently I am sat here holding the controller very, very wonky to make sure the brakes stay on, and I'm not doing a very good job. Because I go too much on the brake, it puts the reverse light on. It's fiddly. In some ways, I'm not even sure it's fully worth it, because I feel like I'm far too busy doing this and not checking around for anything else that might go on. What's happened? Why is there screams? What on earth has gone on here? I'm just parked at a junction at the moment. Come on, filter lights, please let us go. That photo doesn't have any front lights, but it could have been hit by a police car. Although technically my car hasn't turned its lights on either yet. So maybe some of them don't turn. Maybe it's just like a variety thing. Some cars don't turn their lights on. Hopefully my car does have front lights. Well, I've turned them on now. Let's turn the radio off so we don't do any dancing in the vehicle. Actually, this car here, like the rear lights look vaguely like the brake lights on this. I might get away with it being a red car. I feel like I'm just better off not faffing around. Hey, we can finally bloody go. Lovely stuff. So yeah, now the players, the hunters, are going to be here. They're going to be inside the city. Oh, you know what? We could go on the motorway. I quite like that as an idea. Let's go on the motorway, shall we? I think that's just an AI beeping at us, as they do from time to time. The AI is not patient. Another one of the giveaways is the AI are not patient when it comes to dealing with a player car. They don't want to sit behind it in traffic. I hope that's what's going on over there, because there is some peculiar behaviour occurring for some AIs. It looks like they've all sorted themselves out and are... Yeah, okay, so they've all sorted themselves out. They've done whatever they needed to do. We are on to the motorway. I can hear the sirens going off again. There's many Neenors occurring from somewhere. I guess we can pick up the speed a little bit. Right, so the AI do just do a weird thing by the slip road there. The motorway... Motorway has its strengths and has its weaknesses, really. As far as a place to go, the motorway... There's no real ways out. There's one tunnel you could sneak down in an emergency, but that's about your only option. That is about your only option in terms of sneaking out of the motorway. You can't get any alleyways to hide down. You can't duck somewhere to try and get out of line of sight. And if you don't have top speed, you're stuffed. If you don't have top speed, you are absolutely stuffed. So, oh, there's a AI crash going on there. So we'll merge back in behind this. I would actually rather be in front of the truck. Should probably try to get in front of the truck. But plus point is there's a lot of cars here. I am kind of on the edge of my limit here, really. Oh, there goes the police chasing after. That was a player in the... Oh, there's a lot of police cars going on down there. The hell is... I think so. Well, certainly one of those was a player car. I think the player car was leading the police chase. The others, I presume one of them must have been, because there were some AI cars, I think, shooting along there on their own. Okay, so that's gone up there. Let's not go that way, shall we? Let's ignore that. Let's go straight on. Now, this is the edge of my area. I'm allowed only inside the city limits. I cannot exceed that area. If I was using the whole map, it doesn't really work. It's just too much of an area to cover. Using the top half also doesn't work, interestingly. We have tried quite a number of times, actually, to get the top half of the map working. The issue with the top half of the map is simply... Oh, there's definitely a player car. The issue with the top half of the map is simply there is too few buildings, too little areas to hide, too little areas to sneak around and blend in, that if you get in a chase, you'll just never get away. So we have tried it, sadly, doesn't work, which is why we use the city, because I can blend in. There's a lot of traffic, alleyways, and whatnot we can duck into in a chase, that it's basically your standard chance. Now just sat in traffic. This video is me sat in a traffic jam in Los Santos. Thankfully, the AI behind me are behaving themselves. And there's a lot of Fusiliers around that are, you know, helping our cover, I guess. Well, that was not a long go light. Don't beep your car horn at me. I did nothing wrong. I am innocent. I am an innocent Fusilier, minding my own business, going back into the city. I enjoyed my time on the motorway. That was quite relaxing. It was only brief, but it was quite nice and relaxing. We saw a police chase go on. It's very dramatic, actually. I've never seen a police chase in real life. I've seen Muppets that probably could have had police chases, but I've seen people driving like they were being chased by the police. However, I've actually witnessed a police chase. So there we go. Interesting bit of no helpful knowledge for you all right there. It's a very slow-moving Futo. I've ended up around this part of the map again. I don't really know why. This is where everything went disastrously wrong for us last time because of a random police vehicle that got angry with us and decided to give chase because I was in a stolen car. We're going to go the other way now. And I guess actually if we can just head around, see where that car ends up merging. Yeah, if we can just head around up this part and then we're just going to head by the golf course, we'll be okay. We should be fine. And there we go. We'll come to a stop. There's a few Muppavers. The great Muppavers, they shall protect us. They shall protect us from whatever horrible nastiness is inevitably around the corner. That Fusilier, I thought for a second I thought that Fusilier was stopping. It isn't. It was an AI taking a wonky turn, trying to get going. That's fine. Come on, traffic lights. This is more sit in traffic, the simulator, more than anything. Just at any moment, you could end up in a horrible, nasty car chase. That's how this works. That's just how this game mode works. Was that an iffy car up ahead? I think it was just an AI doing something dumb. I don't think it was a blacked out car. I'm really liking having a Muppava behind me. They're very large, and so somebody blasting around might not really even see the back of this. That, my friends, is a player car. Holy crap. If they'd hit us... Actually, to be fair, the Muppava didn't move either. So if they'd hit us instead of the Muppava, if I just didn't move... That got the old heart rate going. Jeez, that got the old heart rate going. I know, stop beeping, we're going. There's a lot of shenanigans going on over there with the Muppavas. There's a lot of shenanigans going on over there with the Muppavas. Admittedly, I have currently got sunglasses on in the middle of the night. Not that you're going to really see in the windows to notice it, and not that, you know, players are going to have time to know. You saw how fast that jackal shot past us. That's the speed they're going to be taking. It's just a laggy, glitchy Futo pulling up alongside us. That's okay. As long as the driver doesn't get out of the car. If the driver gets out of the car, I'm going, because whether they've actually recognised me or whether they're just a player getting out, I can't afford to risk that one, because once they're out of the car, that's when they can shoot. That's that same jackal going on, isn't it? The same jackal paid not a blind bit of attention. What the hell was that? Oh, it's just a car alarm going off. That looks like that's the Sentinel from the car chase earlier that has just driven past. That might be a player in the Futo as well, or that might just be a confused... That might be an AI freaked out by a Sentinel shooting past. Oh, I don't like this. I want to get out of here. That driver has just got out of the car. They are getting another car, so they are just brutally carjacking somebody. So we'll just leave them doing that. I'm a good citizen. I'm a good citizen. I'm a good citizen. I promise. I'm a good citizen. Okay, this has really got the old heart rate going now. Christ. I don't like this one bit. I don't know if I'm supposed to stop for this light. I'm just going to go because I don't think there are player cars behind me. Okay, I didn't need to go there, but there we have it. That is a player vehicle as well. On us. Or not on us, but there's a player vehicle around. Jeez. Where the hell is this lane going? I don't quite know. That's wibbling and wobbling its way. I'm just want to get back on a main road now. The only plus point is pretty much everyone playing this is certainly European, if not... there's a couple of people from around Europe. No one here knows American road traffic laws to the book, so me doing slightly iffy things with the AI's ability to do wonky stuff, I'll be okay. Still hear sirens going on now. This I really, really don't like. I want to get out of here. Of course, I can't. I'm civilian traffic. I'm trying to blend in with the AI here, so I can't just try and bolt. Which means I've got to sit here and wait. I think that was the... Oh, we've got a wanted level. Okay, now I might be able to do a little bit of a sneaky thing here. It's kind of iffy, but unfortunately...
Okay, so you're in serious
okay.
trouble, and you need my help. Okay.
And breathe. And breathe. We're okay. We're going around in a big circle, but this is more to deal with weirdness that's going on. Oh, what the hell am I going to do here? I need to get out. I desperately need out of this area. This area is so dangerous at the moment. I just want to get out of here. I think we're good to go. I don't think there's any traffic lights for me over that part. You know what? I'm going back on the bloody motorway. I prefer the motorway anyway. It also does give me pretty good distance for, you know, for the area. Oh, that was a horrible place. That was an absolutely atrocious place. I do not want to visit there again. Now, I think I have been dinked once on the rear bumper. They didn't get a window, and I think I should get away with that. It's not ideal, but I doubt it's going to be a giveaway, particularly at this moment in time. How are we doing time-wise? We're doing good. It's just gone past midnight. So, we've survived a good amount of time here. We have really survived a good amount of town. Oh, and a good amount of town? Good amount of time. Survived a good amount of town as well here. Back onto the motorway we go. That was a very odd behaviour, Jackal, but I think that was just an AI doing a weird thing. Right, motorway time it is. I like the motorway. We're going to go as far as we can along the motorway and out the other side. Motorway, I'm safe. There's no traffic lights to do weird things at. There's less junctions to do weird things at. So I think we just run along here and kind of hope for the best. Now, my concern with this vehicle... Okay, my concern with the Fusillade is that if I get in a chase, it isn't all that fast. It's not bad, but it isn't that fast. We've seen already, I think it was a Jackal wandering around. We've seen Sentinels. Someone carjacked a sports car of some point, of some description. So I will potentially be outmatched in terms of a vehicle. Could I go to like an upgrade shop? There's technically no rules against it. Oh, I've got a bullet dink on the rear left. Kind of want a new car. Although, I'm not 100% sure. Damage doesn't always show up the same way on everyone else's screens. It can, but it doesn't always. And it's, do you risk stealing a car? Of course, stealing a car, very obvious. Just bullet hole, also very obvious if someone notices it, if it loads for them. You just don't know. I've got to go a little bit faster. The bloody penumbra ahead of me in this lane is kind of causing us grief, so I'm going to try and overtake it. There's another siren going on. There's just sirens everywhere from this. While we've got a small bit of downtime, God, don't know how long, that is a player car. No AI car has green lights. So there is a player car on this motorway now. That is probably my sign to think about vacating the area. I mean, we're a decent way away from it, but it is our time to start, because we have got to get off the motorway. We're coming towards the edge of our area. Anyway, before I got distracted by that car, some of you may be wondering, why am I not trying to blend in with the chasers themselves? It is quite a valid strategy in many ways. We saw it work to fantastic effect on Horizon 4 during a Survive the Hunt there. However, here is the catch with that. Horizon 4, it worked wonders. Why? Because I knew what they were driving. I knew I was going up against people driving police cars. So, I could get a police car. That was a terrible corner. I could get a police car. I could blend in that way. It worked. On here, we don't know what they're chasing. Also, let's face it, they know that strategy I have now. They know I could do that. If they see a car, you know, whizzing around that they don't recognise as one of their fellow hunters, chances are, they're all in a party chat, chances are they're going to ask. If they don't get a response, they're going to chase and shoot and ask questions afterwards, because they know what I'm like. So because I can't blend in exactly with their vehicles, I'm likely to get chased anyway. Also, just simply running around at high speed, you run more risks of crashing your car, having to swap, and then you get yourself in compromising positions. This way, Very bloody difficult. This way, more difficult for them to try and find me. I still hear, like, the sirens are the bane of this session at the moment for me. I've just heard siren after siren, and I know that I will get a wanted level, or I could get a wanted level if they turn up. I'm going to follow a truck. I like following a truck. This gives me some confidence. Not much, admittedly, but it gives me some confidence. Oh, you're going to turn that way. You know what? I've got to go this way as well. I'd rather follow the truck, to be honest with you. Although I cannot keep going this direction. I don't even know why I'm worrying, because the sirens have now gone. And I am again at the edge of my area. I can't actually go any further up that way, because that's onto the motorway that leads us. I guess I could technically go up that motorway a little bit, because that does lead us out of the city, but it can lead us back on. It leads us out, but we can get back on by the racecourse and casino part, I guess. I mean, if I was in a chase, I would use that. If I was in a chase, I would say that was getawayable with in this. As it is, I'm not going to do it. I don't need to. I'm not in any massive, disastrous area. Right, let's just loop our way around here then, I guess. Another thing that a lot of people have said that I should do is getting a taxi. Of course, what better way to blend in than with an AI driving? There is a problem with that, though. Taxis only spawn when players call them in. As far as I'm aware, I mean, have you seen a taxi during this? I certainly haven't noticed one. Yeah, taxis only spawn when players call them in, which means if you see a taxi, that's going to be immediately suspicious. That's going to be immediately very, very suspicious. So that's why I'm not doing that. The theory, one of the interesting ones that I might try, actually no, I'm not going to say it now, because everyone will know if I do. I have, while doing this, thought of an idea. It's incredibly risky, but I have thought of an idea that could be quite interesting. Well, I think I know what I'm doing next time. It might be a Survive the Hunt 0.5. It might be a Survive the Hunt 0.5, because I am very uncertain whether it will work or not. However, yeah, that could... It's sneaky strategies from me, basically, is what I'm coming up with here. Well, it's been a nice relaxing drive. We're currently just cruising around Los Santos with a minor heart attack in the middle of all of this. We are good to go. Oh, well, we'll let you go. No point crashing into you. Apparently the cars behind me didn't want to go. This part I've quite liked. The sirens have abated. We've got plenty of cover for us. There's a vehicle coming out of a car park. Actually, let's see. That gives me a little bit of confidence if I do have to have a abandoned car in a car park. It gives me a little bit of confidence that I could leave it without being immediately... The problem is, you see that, you check it just to be safe. That truck is doing all sorts of funny things. That's bad. If a player sees that, we might be in trouble. Please, traffic lights change. Traffic lights change. Please change. Please change. Please change. Go, 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 go. Thank you, traffic lights. I don't know. I liked having a truck behind me for a couple of reasons. I don't like having a truck behind me if it's going to do that. And now I'm at another set of lights. And it might be some questionable truck positioning again. Oh, thank God for that. They went green. We're fine. We're fine. That's not what I needed. We were doing okay, and now we are not. No real sign of any... No, I haven't had any sirens for a while. No sign of any cars acting funky, which is all good news for me. I mean, we're almost actually back round by the Simeon docks. We've come full circle, with many little circles along the way. Please, truck, don't do something dumb. Please just let me live. Please just let me do my own thing. Stay in one piece. Train gone past. I mean, if all hell broke loose, I would jump on that. I have jumped on those before, actually. Actually, no, I've gone on a subway. I've gone on a subway... to get away a long time ago in one of these. It's very rare you find... I went in a subway tunnel with a car before. That is a player in a Fusillade. That is a player in a Fusillade that has hit us and has spun around and buggered off. I actually went because I saw movement and I thought the traffic lights had gone green. I did not intend on going forward. Oh, good God, this is stupid. This is stupid, stupid game that we are playing currently. They're gonna figure it out soon, surely. They've got to figure it out. That was an AI crash as well. My car's being dented more by the bloody AI. This is just drive around Los Santos for a few hours and have all the AI cars crash into you. If I get given away because an AI's dented my car, I am not going to be happy. Although, happier than if it's because a police chase has gone on. That's... Oh, no, I'm not risking that. We're going. We're going. They were, I think, trying to hijack... I think they wanted my car. I don't think they actually knew it was me, because they would have shot me if they'd known it was me. I'm not risking that. If they think... If they are, they nearly hijacked my bloody car. Crap, they saw me go in here. That's really annoying. I thought I could get away with a really, really sneaky strategy, and I almost did. I almost got away with an incredibly sneaky strategy. Oh, that's made the turning. That's really annoying. Whoop! That's a utility truck. Holy crap. Yeah, there's no way you'd walk up to that car if you thought that was me. You'd have shot me immediately. You would never have gone up to that car to try and steal it. I think they just wanted to hijack the car. I could, I guess, maybe, possibly have let them hijack the car. However, there's a chance the animation would be different or weird or something like that. So I'm not going to risk that sort of a thing when I can just bolt. Oh, that was unlucky. That was unlucky and also amazingly lucky all at once. That was unlucky and amazingly lucky, kind of simultaneously. Are they going to be able to follow where on earth I've gone down here? That is the question. They were quite a long way back. They were quite a bloody long way back. So they may have lost sight of the car. I'm actually going to turn the lights on because it's now a bigger giveaway than with them off. Because no one else has got lights off and it's quite bright out now. That's... Oh, I think we might have lost them, but we've now just run into another one that was checking the area. Problem is I had to be safe. I had to be safe that we were clear, and, well, we weren't, obviously. Now, we have to get back towards the main area here, so we're just going to do a little bit of a loop around. Whoop! Oh, some lag went on there. That was not fun. Christ, the pink headlight brigade, the multicoloured headlight brigade is here. They've all crashed into one another, which actually gives me a massive chance here to bolt as far away as the little fusillade can go. Unfortunately, this is just straight lines. I need some corners for my little car to stand a chance here. It's actually been pretty nifty in this old getaway. I'm impressed with it. I've lost all my headlights from a crash, but it has been pretty nifty in the old getaway. Spectrum. Now, I don't think anyone followed me exactly, but I want to make sure we can ditch the car. I've gone back to this bloody area. Normally, I would say don't go back on yourself. However, I was desperately trying to get out of a very iffy area. Right. You know what? That car is done. That car is done. Let's abandon it. Let's get back out on the street. Oh, that's a real big giveaway if there's anybody around. Right, back out on the street, on the street, on the street. Oh! Ow! That's unlucky. I don't think they actually recognised who that was. I think I just got hit by a player and they didn't cotton on that it was me. I know what we're going to do here. Holy crap. There is a player here. I saw that car drive in.
I don't think so, buddy. I'll scratch your fucking eyes out. Ah. Ah.
I don't know why I'm being quiet. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know why I'm being quiet. I'm hoping it's going to work, but I don't know why. Holy crap. I was really tempted to get in that Futo. And I am so glad I didn't. Apparently I have some super heavy armor still. Where the hell did that car come from? The car park, maybe? Sorry, it's probably the longest time I've not talked for in a video, but I'm having an... This is the dustbin of safety. Bloody hell. Like, I know I've got to move at some point from here. They will figure out that I'm not, or they'll think I'm not here. I think there's some card changing going on out there. I've just got my gun ready if something does happen. There's sirens going on. They're going to have to vacate the area. If I'm not there, they're going to have to vacate the area. It's currently 8 AM here in Los Santos. I'm just waiting for the sounds of chaos to die down. The issue I do have is, well, yes, I can drive a car out of a car park and not get noticed. Walking out of here is a lot more difficult. Walking out of here is so much more difficult. Because I don't think this is an area AI's go. I've not seen an AI person walk through here. I think we're good. Okay, gun away. No, we're not good. There's something chaos going on over there. Now, to be fair, I say there's something chaos going on over there. That could be an AI car just trying to get round a wreck. Let's swap clothes again. I do have blood on me, which is a problem. I guess from where I got hit. I don't know if I have some of this. Can I? I guess I'll just munch my way through. I haven't got any health bar on, so I just got to munch my way through that. I'm hoping that they won't notice. They won't notice a bit of blood. Plus, it might not load onto different screens. So there is that. Okay, now we leave. In a calm, composed manner, not giving away the minor heart attack we had hiding in a dumpster. I shouldn't have lived. Honestly, I'm amazed I got hit. And to be fair, I think perhaps anyone who hit me would have thought, well, the chaos that was going on, the AIs would be freaking out and would be running away. That's understandable. You know, that is perfectly understandable. The AIs probably would be freaking out and running away. That's a problem. That's a problem. That's a big bloody problem. Okay. And now we watch out for mayhem that's going on. Right. That's Liam's died first twice in one of these. It just so happened that no! Hordes got us. I shouldn't have gone up there. Oh, Hordes was on the roof. Oh, they had one on the roof. They had somebody up there. Fair play. God damn it, we got close. Ah. Actually, I think we need to get as close as last time. Bugger. Maybe I shouldn't have gone up the ladder. Maybe I should have just got the bike and run. But I thought I had more time. I didn't know there was one up on the roof. Yeah, the problem was that area was amazing, but as soon as I left, I was always going to be given away. I thought maybe trying to saunter out of there might work. Sadly, it did not. Fair play. Fair play. I'm amazed they stayed in that area for as long as they did. However, I guess they knew I was probably around there. You know, possibly. I don't know. That's, yeah. As again, it's unfortunate, but we got a long way, and that was potentially one of the best. It would have been the best escape if I'd got away. The fact I lived as long as I did was amazing, with all of that going on. Unfortunately, it was that bugger that gave us away. Unfortunately, trying to leave, I think it was the Stevie that spotted us in the Oracle. I just couldn't get. Once I've gone into that junkyard, we couldn't leave, and that was the difficulty. But there we go. That is the difficulty with the alleyway thing. If they roughly know where you went in, it's so tough to get out of trouble. But there we have it. Survive the hunt. Number 9, I think. Almost. Close. Close. A bloody good hunt. A bloody good hunt. Whoa! And a car roll to finish. And boop! A very good hunt. Sadly, it was a headshot from a guy on a roof that got us, that we didn't quite spot. Well, there we go. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.